I'd like you to take a moment and think about your drive-in today. Imagine stopping at a stoplight and looking to your right and seeing a homeless man with a sign that says, "Please help." What would you do? Would you give him a couple bucks? Or would you avoid eye contact, turn up the radio, and get through the light as quickly as you can? I would do neither. I would look at the person, make eye contact, smile, and drive on knowing that there's something else that I could do to make a difference. My name is Heather, and I'm here today to persuade you that there's a homeless crisis and you can be part of the solution. That you are the solution. Let's talk about my first main point. You are the solution because you can donate. My second main point, you are the solution because you can show empathy. And my third main point is that you are the solution because you can petition the government to change things to make housing affordable. Let's talk about my first main point. You can donate. One of the ways you can donate is you can take that $2 you would have given the panhandler and you can give it to the Salvation Army or Habitat for Humanity or a local church that supports the homeless. Instead of giving it to the panhandler and sustaining their homelessness, you can give it to an organization that will help them get out of homelessness. David Ross is a local businessman that's running for mayor of Olympia. He has an extensive background, over 10 years, in drug and alcohol addiction, mental health, and he was also a liaison crisis counselor for Thurston Mason County, advocating for the homeless. On his Facebook page, David Ross for Mayor, he shared something from the Cheyenne Police Department where they had showed a picture of a homeless sign with money stating that this man had been panhandling for 2 hours. They arrested him for public intoxication. And when they arrested him, he had over $200 in bills and coins on him. That money could go towards helping get people off of the streets instead of keeping them on the streets. You can donate your time by going to Habitat for Humanity and helping them build homes for people who are homeless or vulnerable to being homeless. You can donate food to a local food bank. That food can help someone who's vulnerable to homelessness use that food money towards a home, and then that food will help get them through the month. Let's talk about my second main point. You can show empathy. Walking down the street, you see a homeless person, make eye contact with them and smile. It's that simple. Have you ever had a bad day and somebody looks at you and gives you a smile, compliments your hair, compliments your outfit, and it turns your whole day around? That's all they need, is someone to make them feel like a person. Brandy Cruz is a local radio personality on Fox 13 who has a segment called The Divide. On her Facebook page, she shared a clip from one of her segments that talked about practicing empathy and how important practicing empathy was for these people. You can model empathy for younger ones. I have a 5 and 6-year-old niece and nephew. We were downtown Olympia, and my niece pointed at a homeless man and said, "He's drunk. He's bad." I asked her, "Why do you say that?" She said, "My dad told me." And I explained to her that that's someone's dad or brother, and we don't know how he got there. So it's important not to judge and to show empathy. They're our future generation. They can help us make a change. You can also connect with someone by volunteering. You can go out and do outreach and get to know someone in this situation and find out where they came from. Help them feel like a person. Get to know them. This brings me to my third main point. You can petition the government. When you petition the government or to your representatives, you're telling them that this is what you want and asking them to help fight for affordable housing for all. You can vote. You can vote for laws or measures that put things in place to help with the housing, to make it affordable for those that are vulnerable or on the streets. You can vote for politicians. Vote for people. Election time's coming. Vote for those who are for affordable housing and helping solve the homeless crisis. Let's talk about my opposing viewpoint. I don't have time. I don't have money. Well, if you have $2 to give to somebody on the streets, if you were one of those that thought, I'd give them a couple bucks, give it to the Salvation Army. Stop supporting the homelessness. Start supporting the ways to get them out of homelessness. If you don't have time, you're busy, you work, school, get online, do some research real quick. Find out what politicians you want to vote for that are going to help affect this change. It's that simple. One of the reasons that this is so important to me is that my brother Jeffrey struggles with homelessness off and on. He's got mental health issues because when he was 18, he was riding his bike, getting ready to go to boot camp in the Army, and he got hit by a car that was driven by a drunk driver. Jeffrey got severe brain trauma that triggered paranoid schizophrenia, and he struggles constantly to maintain housing. He has the money, but he doesn't feel connected. So the ways that our family supports Jeffrey is by keeping in touch, making him feel like a person, giving him a connection to society. That helps him stay sustainable and out of homelessness. My 3 main points today are: the homeless crisis is here, and you are the solution because you can donate. You are the solution because you can show empathy, and you are the solution because you can petition the government for change. My call to action is simple. Donate to your local charities, volunteer when you can, or simply vote to help this go away. Everybody is somebody. With that, I thank you.